What if I told you that you don't need a team, an editor, or even a camera to create viral Facebook ads? And not only that, you can do it with a very, very low budget. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact lazy system you can use to create scroll stopping ads that actually work. And you don't need any prior knowledge, you will learn everything in this video. In this video, we are going to cover the following. First, how to spy on your competitors so you get inspired from already successful ads. Second, how to use AI to create static images and lifestyle photos for your products. Third, how to turn your lifestyle photos into videos. Fourth, how to edit all of these photos and videos fast using AI and much more. So make sure to watch this video up until the end. The first step that you should start with is to spy on your competitors or do some market research. I know this is a little bit boring, but this is a very important step because we want to make sure that we are taking our ads in the right direction. The easiest way to learn how to create good ads is by getting inspired from other marketers who are running ads and they are performing well. And in order to find out what ads are working, we don't need to pay any dollar. We just need to go to the Facebook ads library where Facebook is going to show us all the ads that are active and running from other marketers. And when we are there, we are going to look for the ads that have been running for a long time because this means that these ads are performing well. Second, we need to look at ads that are in our niche or in similar niches. So let's get started and let's move to Facebook ads library to cover this step. So here I am inside of the Facebook ads library, and in order to be here, just type on Google Facebook ads library and it will take you to this page. The first thing you need to precise is the country, so where you are running your ads. You might decide to choose multiple countries, all countries, it depends on you. I will choose all. Then you need to define the ad category. I will go with all ads, and then here you start by typing either a keyword that's related to your niche or one of your competitors' names. I will choose Olipop because actually we are going to use one of Olipop's products in this video to create ads around it. So let me put Olipop in here. And as you can see, I can find the marketer in here. So you either go this way or you type a related keyword like beverage or something like this, and you see all the ads that are under this keyword. So now we are seeing all the ads that Olipop is running. And for each of these ads, we can see the status. So this is an active ad. We can see for how long it has been running. So this ad, for example, has been running since April the 14th. And we can see on which platforms and some more information about the ad. The things that I need to focus on the most are two things. First, the ad date, because again, this is going to tell us for how long this ad has been running. And usually if a marketer has been running the same ad for a very long time, it means that this ad is converting well. Or the different type of formats that the marketer is using. So I will check if they are using a lot of photos, videos, carousels, infographics, and so on. This is going to help me to figure out what type of creatives I should be working on. In here, you can filter by so many things like the language, the platform, the media type, and the status. I'm not going to do this, but you can make your life way easier by using the filter in here. The further you scroll down, the more the ads will be old. And as you can see, we have all type of ads. We have images, we have videos, and so on. Your job is to continue scrolling and to find ads that you think can work for your product or that you can adjust to work for your product. For each of these ads, you can click on see ad details, check out the video, watch it, even like take notes, whatever you want. I recommend you to take screenshots and do some screen recordings because after a while, these ads won't be available anymore, so you won't be able to see them. And if you want to copy the link of any of these ads, just click on the three dots in here and click on copy ad link. Once you finish doing this, and I recommend you to do it for multiple brands, multiple competitors, using different keywords, do a deep research, you will come up with a lot of inspirations, images, videos, and so on. And you are going to use all of these inspirations in order to create your own ads using AI, which will take us to the next step, and it is how to use AI to craft a copy of your ads. When it comes to Facebook and Instagram ads, whether it is a video or an image, there is a lot of text involved and you need to write a lot of things. So if you are doing, for example, a video, you need to have a script because you need to have a structure of your video. And if you are creating image ads, you need the text like the headline, the things that you are going to put within the image. And not only that, when you are setting up an ad within Facebook, you will see that you need to put like primary text, headlines, and so many things like this. And ChatGPT can help you with all of these things. In this video, we are going to focus on the creative side of things, and I'm going to show you or give you a lot of tips of how you can use ChatGPT in the best way possible to craft your video scripts and to help you with your image content. To use ChatGPT to create good written content for you and actually save you a lot of time, you need to train ChatGPT to understand your product very well and to understand your brand very well. This is going to be actually super important in order to get good results. So the number one thing I recommend you to do is to start by giving ChatGPT all the information about your product. This can be done simply by giving ChatGPT your product page link, or by giving it all the content as a form of PDF, or by just copying and pasting it within ChatGPT. And ask ChatGPT to remember all of this information, because it's going to use it to create the ads and actually to help you with your business in general. After teaching ChatGPT about your product, you can take this a little bit further and even teach it to do market research, to check your competitors, to read their reviews, and so on. This is going to help it also to improve the results. Now, when it comes to creating the scripts and the image content, what I highly recommend you to do is to give ChatGPT examples. We've done the market research in the previous step, so we have a very good idea about what type of ads are working and what type of videos are working. So what you need to do is to give all of this information to ChatGPT. For the videos, you can simply write down the scripts and give them to ChatGPT, and for the ads, you can simply upload the ads. And based on these examples, you need to ask ChatGPT to create the ads for you or to give you ads ideas. This is super important because ChatGPT performs way better if you give it examples. So feed ChatGPT all the market research that you have done in the previous step and see the results. What I don't recommend you to do, and it didn't work for me, is to ask ChatGPT to directly create the written content and the images. I prefer to start first by creating the written content for sure, and to tweak it and to make it more appropriate to your own product and to your brand voice. After you agree on the copy and you decide which scripts you want to go with, maybe modify them a little bit, same for the image ads, you then take this content and you turn it out into images. And this is what we are going to see in the next step. In this chat in here, for example, I have given ChatGPT my product link and asked it to create the content or the text of my ad. And I was very precise. I wanted a headline and 3 or 5 key benefits. For sure, you can even give the benefits yourself to ChatGPT. Remember, no one knows your product better than you do. Well, yes, we should be relying on ChatGPT, but we shouldn't be entirely relying on it. So as you can see, I have entered this prompt, and by the way, all the prompts that I'm going to use in this video, and they are super important because the quality of the prompt you use is going to affect a lot the quality of the results that you will get. All the prompts that I'm going to use in this video will be available for you. Just comment below prompt and I will send you the link. So if you scroll down in here, you will see that ChatGPT returned a headline with benefits. And I can adjust these. I can ask ChatGPT to change the headline or to change the key benefits or to give me more headlines and so on. I found that it's super important to feed ChatGPT some of my previous customers' reviews. When I do that, it always comes out with a lot of creative ideas that didn't cross my mind before. So this is a nice tip that you can use. In this chat in here, for example, instead of asking ChatGPT to write the text, I asked ChatGPT to directly model my new creative based on this one. And as you can see, it returned like some information, asked me if I confirm everything before creating my ad. But again, I think it's better to do this step by step. So decide on the text, make sure that you are okay with it, then move on to the image creation part. When it comes to videos, you just need to do the same thing. Feed ChatGPT scripts ideas and let it work. But you need to keep something super important in mind. In all of your ads, it's super important. It's something super crucial that you can't negotiate, and it is to keep your brand voice preserved. Your ads should feel like your brand. Your customers should be able to recognize them directly. So preserve the tone of your brand. This is something that you shouldn't miss. Now comes the fun part, and it is to use ChatGPT to create the images for you. I'm going to show you different strategies and prompts that I have used in order to improve the results. And remember, you can get all the prompts by commenting below prompt, and I will leave you the link. In this first example in here, I have given ChatGPT my product shot. I have asked it to model an image based on, or a creative based on this example. And as you recall, ChatGPT gave me the text and I have approved this text, and this was the first result that came out from ChatGPT. And as you can see, this is a very good photo and I can directly use it in ads. But I can also modify it and improve it and make it better. And I'm going to show you how to do this using Canva AI tool. So stay with me because this is going to be covered in the next step. After creating this video, I've asked ChatGPT to turn it into a square video, and as you can see, this was the result. But again, I wanted to create now a different image. So I gave ChatGPT an image and asked it to model an ad based on this image. And this was the result. Again, this is a very good ad. I need to modify some things. So for example, I need to remove the old brand logo from here, and I will show you how you can do this in few clicks using Canva AI tool. In here, and instead of asking ChatGPT to do everything all at once, I've asked ChatGPT first to create the content of the image ad. So this was the headline, the benefits. I agreed on everything, and I asked ChatGPT to turn this into an ad using this design. And when you scroll down, you will see that it turned this content into this ad. But this is so much text, and I wouldn't use or publish an ad like this because it's very heavy in text, and this is not something I recommend. But this is my fault because I practically approved on all of this text, and that's why ChatGPT included all of it within the ads. And since I didn't like this design a lot, I've asked ChatGPT to modify it, and as you can see, this was the final result. You can always do the editing part using ChatGPT by asking ChatGPT to change things, modify text, and so on. But I found that it's way easier to do this editing part using Canva AI tools, because in there you have full control, which is something that you don't have with ChatGPT. Now let's say that you are finished with this step and you already have some creatives that you are okay with, but you still need to modify some few things here and there. And this is when we move to the next step, and it is to edit these photos within Canva. I'm going to download one of the designs and I'm going to move to Canva to show you how to use the AI in there to modify these images. So here I am inside of Canva, and I will start by creating a new design. I can first upload the image, then start modifying this image. Let me click on Upload Files. Once the image is uploaded, I need you to click on Use in a New Design. And let's use the exact same size. So this is my ad. Let's say, for example, you want to modify the font family, or you want to change something in the text, or you want to move them left and right. In Canva, there are so many AI tools that you can use for the photos. Just select your photo and click on in here on Edit, and you will see all of these tools under the Magic Studio. There are so many things that you can do with these tools. For example, you can remove background, generate background, or erase some stuff. But what I want you to focus on are two main tools. And the first one is Magic Grab, and the second one is Grab Text. So if I want to change this text, for example, I need to click on this tool in here. And as you can see, I can either click or I can select all the text in the image. I will click and choose this text. Canva directly recognizes the text in this image, and now I can grab it. So practically I'm separating the text from the image itself, and I'm making it something that I can edit. So as you can see, it's now a normal text box. I can change everything. I can change the font. I can choose, for example, my brand font, make it bolder if I wish, change the colors, do everything I want in here. I can do the same for all the text in here, and I can do something very similar to the elements in here. It's important to note that if the elements in here are very thin, what I'm going to show you next might not work perfectly well, but it can still work in some cases. So let's say, for example, I want to move this element in here. I will click again in here and click on Edit, and this time I will choose Magic Grab. So I'm going to grab an element, not a text. And as you can see, it's highlighting the elements within my image. I'm going to choose this one. So practically I'm separating the small icon from the rest of the design. And as you can see, now I can move it around. As you can see in the background in here, I'm not sure if you are able to see it, there is like some imperfection. It's totally fine. You can always adjust it and modify it within Canva or even change the full background. But as you can see, with these tools in here, the magic tools within Canva, you can go a very long way, especially when adjusting the text and the content of your image. And not only that, when you are able to separate these texts and make each of them a separate element, you can actually animate the full image. And let me show you this example. So for example, in here, I have worked on this design and I have separated almost all the elements. And now when I click on it and I click on animate, I can simply create a full animation of the image. And this is going to be very good for the ads, because instead of uploading this as a simple image, you can also use it as a simple GIF or a simple video. And from here, you can change the type of animations that you want to see. So you want it like this or like this, and you can just choose something that works for this design. Now that we know how to create static image ads and how to modify them in order to improve the content even more, we are going to see how you can create videos using AI for your products. And in here, we are going to start first by seeing how to create real lifestyle photos for your products. This is a very important step because we are going to take these lifestyle photos and we are going to turn them into videos. So starting by the step one, and it is to create lifestyle photos, I have done so many iterations in here, and again I have used different prompts. If you want to get the final prompt, just comment below prompt and I will leave you the link. In this first example, I only gave ChatGPT a product shot and a very detailed prompt where I told ChatGPT exactly the type of lifestyle photo that I want to get, everything about the lighting, the model, what I want to see, what I want her or him to be doing, everything in details. This was my first trial and this was the result. It's a very good result. I know it's still not yet perfect, but it's very good and it's way better than a few weeks ago when this tool started out. I know it's not perfect, but it's very good and I'm pretty sure it's going to improve more and more over time. In this second example in here, I wanted to take things a little bit further and I wanted to have someone holding a glass and have the bottle on the table and so on. So again, I've done so many trial and errors because in so many cases the AI was coming out with weird things, so I made sure to give a very detailed prompt. And as you can see, after giving all of these details, this was my result. And to me, this is a very good result. It looks very realistic. The bottle is on the place. I have the glass, I have the drink inside of it. I have even a Instagram type of text. Everything in here looks perfect in my opinion. And I was able to get this good result because my prompt was very good. So if you are not being able to create good lifestyle photos for your products, most probably the problem is with your prompt. In this third example, I wanted to take things a little bit further by having a lifestyle photo done outside in the outdoors. So again, I gave ChatGPT a lot of details and I have done a lot of trials and errors in order to understand what are the weak points where ChatGPT do mistakes in order to avoid them. And this was the result. And again, to me, this is a very good lifestyle photo. I have the product, I have the girl smiling, I have all the details. It looks like she's going on a picnic. It's a perfect photo. And by the way, this is one of the lifestyle photos that I'm going to turn into a video. And believe me, you will be surprised by the results. The first lifestyle photo I tried to turn into a video was this one. I wasn't super happy about the results because I think I didn't give the AI tool enough information or enough details about the video that I want to create, but still, the result was also amazing. With the next lifestyle photo, I've done better and I will show you both of them. So for this image, I went to Clink.ai and I gave a prompt in here in order to turn this image into a video. And I will show you the result now. As you can see, it's not perfect, but it's something that I can use somehow. Maybe I can crop some seconds from here and use it in my final video ads. For the next video, I tried to be more detailed. So I made sure to write a very detailed prompt for Clink.ai to make sure that I get a better result. I will show you now the result and let me know if this video is better than the first one or not. I found it way better. So this is the prompt in here and as you can see, it's super detailed. Now let's see the video. What I noticed after using Kling for a few times now is that the results become way better if you give details about everything, like how you want the model to act, what you want her to do, all the different steps, even how the hair will be performing, everything. So what I recommend you to do is to imagine how you want your video to become, how you want to animate this lifestyle image, and give all the details to Kling AI. Don't miss anything. In this way, you will make sure that the result that you will get is the closest to what you have in mind. So now I have images, I have videos that I created on Canva using the animation tool, I have the videos that I have created using Kling, I have the lifestyle photos. I will be combining all of this in one video ad. And for this, I will be using CapCut. I can't think of any video editor that's easier or more user-friendly than CapCut. All you need to do is to either download the app on your mobile or on your laptop. I prefer to work on laptops. To me, this is easier, but it's up to you. Once you do that, you just need to start editing, and it's super simple and straightforward. So here I am inside of CapCut, and the first thing you need to do is to click on import to import all of your media in here. So as you can see, there is in here a list of all the media that I'm going to use within my ad. After adding the media in here, so you click on import, you import your media and you add it in here. Your next step is to import this media and to put it on the timeline. So for example, let's say I want to add this image. I just need to drag it like this and put it in here. Once I do that, I can change some things about it. I can, for example, change the duration like this. I can even decide to crop it, trim it, do whatever I want with it. When you click on it and you click on edit, you can choose to crop the image and you can change it from here. When it comes to editing your ads, I don't think you will be using a lot of the CapCut features, so you don't need to worry about this at all. Just add your clips, change the timings, and that's it. Once this is done, you will get your video. I've also added the music in here, and I have done that by simply going to the audio section in here and choosing from the music you will find in here. I recommend you to always use copyright-free music for your ads. This is super important to make sure that you will not get any ad flagged. All I've done in here was practically to add some media, rearrange them, change the duration of each one of them, and that's it. Let me show you the final result, and again, let me know in the comment section below if you like it or not. I know some of the photos still look like AI, even the video, but imagine a few weeks from now, few months from now, when these tools are even better and when we are even better at prompting and at talking with these tools, how far we can go with ads and how lazy we can be while creating our video ads. So this is my step-by-step guide into how to create viral Facebook and Instagram video and image ads. If you liked this video and you found it helpful, please don't forget to smash the like button, to subscribe to my channel, and to hit the notification bell, because in this way you will get notified each time I publish a new video. If you want to get the prompts I've used in this video, just comment below prompt and I will leave you the link. Now that you have your creatives ready, your next step is to start running ads. And for this, I highly recommend you to check this video on my YouTube channel, where I walk you step by step through how to set up and run Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns.